Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi everyone. Welcome to ACCA Financial Management Bootcamp sessions. I am Hussain Qazi, the facilitator for the subjects Financial Management, Advanced Financial Management, and Strategic Business Reporting. These bootcamp sessions includes videos, document materials, suggested answer, and relevant for financial management September 23 and December 23 exam sessions. That's a key point. Before starting in depth the technicalities of financial management and inside the bootcamp session, a soft advice to all of you students: if you really wanted to get success in your life or any project of the life, 4 components required in your personality. Number 1, self-confidence. You must be confident that you will pass this exam. Number 2, courage, motivation. Regularly motivate yourself with a positive mindset. Avoid all negativity. And you must be very much disciplined to meet the targets. These bootcamp sessions will support you to develop your self-confidence, regular motivate you. But what you should do, maintain a good discipline with a positive mindset. Avoid negativity. I am Hussain Qazi, a brief profile, alhamdulillah, almost 18 years of facilitation experience for ACCA qualification. My specialty is financial management, advanced financial management, and strategic business reporting. Right now serving as a senior faculty member at Tabani's School of Accountancy, Tottenham Status College in Pakistan, and also academic business partner at hussainkhazi.com. Online learning provider. Alhamdulillah, 100 of students got prize winners throughout my journey, not in Pakistan, outside the Pakistan as well. ACCA appointed me and has given opportunity to me, and I've conducted multiple exam focused sessions, not in Pakistan, also outside the Pakistan with international forums. My WhatsApp number +923218271784. You can contact me accordingly. Number 1, this particular video is actually about the briefing of financial management bootcamp. So what's the agenda of this particular briefing? What's the agenda of this particular session? Number 1, first we will cover what the objective of this bootcamp, because I have designed all the bootcamp material. So what's in my mind, what's the objective in my mind, I will share with you. Number 2, we will discuss revision with the balance approach. Number 3, we will discuss what inside the syllabus, a quick overview of the syllabus. Number 4, we will cover what the common reasons of the failure and how to overcome the reasons of the failure, how to overcome these points. Practice material that you have to focus for the success of the exam. And last, how bootcamp will execute. Number 1, objective of this bootcamp session. Very important. The bootcamp material includes 3 things. Number 1, FM exam practice material with all section ABC. I will discuss some smart techniques, and I will cover some suggested solutions, crafted solution prepared by me. So this is what the material of bootcamp. This is not the objective, but when you have prepared each material, so what's the objective in your mind? Yes, objective. The objective behind this material is bridging the gap. So what does that mean, bridging the gap? Ask yourself, are whatever the revision practicing you are doing, is this really according to the examiner expectation? Once again, is your revision practicing according to the examiner expectation? If answer is yes, that's good. If no, then this boot camp will support you to bridge this gap. Means you need to practice the things according to the examiner expectation. So this examiner direct expectations actually I have diagnosed with my previous experience of the facilitation and all the examiner reports available and the past papers. So the important thing is not only practice the thing, but also practice the material according to the examiner expectations. In simple word, for example, you are doing your preparation, revision, practicing right now, and your examiner is waiting. Your examiner is actually waiting to examine your paper. So this boot camp is actually support you to lift up your position according to the examiner expectation, and this is what the bridging the gap. This is what about the bridging the gap. So this is what my objective behind this boot camp sessions. Number two, that's covered, this objective. Number two, second point, FM exam revision. FM exam practice, revision practice. Ask yourself, are you practicing the question with a balance approach? Sir, what is the meaning of balance approach? Let it be clear. Number one, everybody knows that there are three sections. Section A, B, C. Section A, 15 question, 30 marks. Section B, 3 OTQs, 10 marks each, 30 marks. Section C, 2 CRQs, 40 marks, one portion calculation, other portion theory. But the problem is that students are not preparing or practicing the question with this proportion. Based on past exams from September 18 to March, June 2023, the average balance of exam with this proportion. Examiner examined collectively 55 to 60% theory, 45 to 55% calculation. Ask yourself, are you revising, are you practicing the question with this proportion? If your answer is yes, that's good, you are with the right track. If no, so invest your further time with this proportion, because your examiner is waiting to you to examine with 55 to 60% theory and 45 to 55, 45 to 50, 45 to 50% calculation. So this is what about the balance approach. Furthermore, FM syllabus. What inside the syllabus? What inside the syllabus of financial management?
Weeks. That's a key point. Now, come on. You people know that there are 6 syllabus areas. One by one, we are discussing here how to allocate these areas with the syllabus. Number one, the section is about financial management function and environment. The financial management function and environment, that is the section A. And very important thing, the very important thing that you must have to know that this area of syllabus is almost about the theory. This area of the syllabus is almost about the theory. If this is almost about the theory, so number one, just make a go through from the book or from the notes. Just Go through from the book or from the notes. So majority of you students are very much concerned. What is financial management function? What's the environment? No, do it now. This area of syllabus, it's not more than the general knowledge. For example, you people must have to aware about the money markets. What are the instruments traded in the money market? You people must have to know about the fiscal policy, monetary policy. You people must have to know about the market perfection, market imperfection. These are the general knowledge. Quickly read these chapters or from the notes quickly as quick as possible. And these area of these part of the areas examined with the section A. So right direction is that spare 5 to 6 hours, quickly read with the Kaplan or BBB. I will highlight the Kaplan text at the end of the session, number 1, or from your notes. And you must have aware that this is what examiner examined with the section A. Secure 5 to 6 marks from this area of the syllabus. Number 1. Number 2, investment appraisal. I know that majority of the students having very much interest with the investment appraisal, but only with the calculation. Only with the calculation. I strongly suggest that also cover the theoretical aspect. Also cover the theoretical aspect. Examiner examine this part of the syllabus anywhere, either section A, section B, or section C, anywhere in the syllabus. Mark my word, investment appraisal and working capital. Investment appraisal and working capital will give you the chance to earn 30% marks, minimum 30% marks in the exam anywhere in the paper, either section A, B, or C. If you cover minimum side, if you cover very precisely investment appraisal, very comprehensively the investment appraisal and working capital. Very comprehensively means calculations, theory, tricky style of section A, B, all these aspects, you will be able to get 30 marks from these 2 areas of syllabus, investment appraisal and working capital. So first secure your 30 marks to cover all areas, investment appraisal and working capital, and then develop a match to cross 50 marks simultaneously. Forex, business valuation, source of finance, financial management functions, and so on, like this method. So focus point, investment appraisal. Yes, list down what are the topics of the investment appraisal, like basic investment appraisal, then lease or buy decision, like capital rationing decisions, like asset replacement decisions, all these things. Risk and uncertainty, all these things. The calculation aspect, theory aspect, section A or B style, work out according. Number 3, section C, business finance. So you can split the business finance in 2 parts. The business finance in 2 parts. Number 1, cost of capital. And number 2, other than cost of capital. That's dynamics of equity and debts. Dynamics of equity and debts. So you can split the syllabus in 2 parts. First, cover the cost of capital, including calculation and theory. Then other part, debts, equity finance, debt finance, equity finance, rights issue, details, and debt finance, all the structure, the combination of debt and equity, the capital structure, all these things. And do remember, this can examine anywhere, either section A, B, or C. Examiner very much interested with the theory and calculation. So don't ignore the theoretical aspect. Exam scope 10 to 15 marks anywhere in the exam. 10 to 15 marks. Section D, business valuation. Business valuation. Do remember that business valuation is an area of syllabus. Examiner examine either section A or B. Very little aspect with the C, sometimes a theoretical aspect, but majority section A or B. One of the OTQ most of the time belongs to this area of the syllabus. One of the OTQ, this area of the syllabus. And you have to cover the things accordingly. That's a combination of theory and calculations. About working capital, I've already told you that investment appraisal and working capital can examine anywhere A, B, and C. And that will give you minimum 30 marks. Minimum 30 marks with all the area of the syllabus. That's the point. Exam scope 15 to 25 marks. It's a calculation of, it's a mix of calculation and mix of theory. That is the point. Risk management. Two things here. Forex, interest. Two things here. Forex, interest. It's a tricky, including calculation and theory. Most about the theory, less about the calculation, and all calculation 3. It includes the theoretical aspect. Examiner examine either section A or B. It's wrong. It's not section C. Only section A or B. Approx 10 to 15 marks. Most frequently, one of the OTQ belongs to that area of the syllabus. Most frequently. Format, you people know that section A, objective test questions, section B, cases of the objective test, and section C, CRQs. These are the 7 types of questions examiner can examine you. And you people know that the format and all these things. Passing rate, I have already discussed you that average passing rate, sometimes it's crossing the 50%, but I must say that's under 45%. What are the common reasons of the failure? This is a very important point to consider here. This is a very important point. We will not only discuss the common reason of failure. In fact, the next slide is that how to overcome these reasons. What are the common reasons? So identify these common reasons and overcome next 15 days. Number 1, not enough practice. I must say, not enough exam simulation. You have to simulate the exam. Simulate means practice the question assuming you are sitting in the examination hall. So you will be able to cover this area, not enough practice and the poor time management. Not attempting all part of the question means not carefully read the question. Not able to explain the answer means practicing more about calculation, less about theory. Lack of sufficient knowledge means selected areas of the syllabus, preparation about the selected areas. Panic in the exam. Panic in the exam. That's why simulate means prepare your exam before the exam. Simulate your exam before the exam. So on that basis, if you practice the exam before the exam, you will not in a position of panic in the examination. During the preparation, the wrong approach is that without carefully reading, just read the solution. Just read the solution. And do not try to read every part of the question. That is also the problem. Sir, how to overcome this? Number 1, simulate. You people have good enough material to simulate. Simulate means you have to evaluate your situation. Shut down your room, switch off your mobile, and take out one question, for example, a CRQ of 20 marks. And attempt the question, assuming you are sitting in the examination hall. If you are sitting in the examination hall, what you will do? Number one, time management. For 20 marks, for example, you have 36 minutes. So you have to attempt the question that you are sitting in the examination hall. Stopwatch, fix the timer 36 minutes, start. Number two, attempt 100% question. Attempt 100% of the question. 100% of the question. Attempt it. That is the point. So either calculation or theory. After 36 minutes, you will identify what is your position. And then match your, even you are not able to attempt 100% question, but then you have to compare your answer with the model answer or the exam suggested answers, and compare yourself that what is my right now position and where should I go for this? What's my destination? Then identify the gap and keep moving. Next question you will do, your position will improve. Believe me, either 7 to 8 times, if you do that, your position will improve and you will be able to meet your exam targets. With that simulation, I will guide you how to manage the time. With that simulation, you will be able to practice the thing, attempt all part of the question. With that simulation, you will be able to explain your answer. Do remember that you people are good enough during the preparation about the calculations, practicing calculations. But for theory, you just read from your tutors, from the videos, from the lectures. You just, you just listen from the lectures, from the videos. You just read from the books or notes, but you don't do practice. For example, of just thinking for 10 seconds about the theory. What you have done till now for the theory? You just listen from the lectures, you just read from the notes, but not the practice before the exam till now. So next 15 days, assume that 70% of the exam, it's about theory. So you have to practice the theory as well as the calculation. So explanation of the answer, it's also the key component for this. Number three, sufficient knowledge. Means you have to cover entire syllabus, not the cherry picking. If you simulate the thing, you will not be able to panic the exam. If you simulate the thing, you will be able to handle the question, handle the things, how to read the question. So very important thing is that simulate the point. That's the key point. Can you please reply me? Are you people with me? Can you please reply? Are you people with me?
Next point, financial management, practice scope. Practice scope. Number one, you have to practice the past exams. Number two, for section A and B, you have a practice material of DPP, Kaplan, or Education Hub material, and FM examiner reports. Now one by one. Number one, FM pass exam papers. The left side, ACCA FM pass exam CB practice, that's available with the CBE practice. That's available with the CBE practice. These all materials available with the CBE practice. Available on the ACCA website with the CBE platform. 10 papers. The number one, ACCA financial management mock exam, September 23 already published. December 23 session published at the December 20, 15 days ago or 2 or 3 weeks ago, the December 23 exam. You have to attempt that mock question with exam condition. That's called exam simulation. Shut down the door, open the system, switch off your mobile and start and attempt within 3 hours and get the feedback from your tutor. Or you can watch the debriefing published by the ACCA. I will provide the debriefing as well. So further, these questions available. The full exam questions available. 4 full exam questions available. Number 1, mock, and 8, 9, 10 with the CB platform. 8, 9, 10. September 16, December 16, and specimen with the full exam. Rest 2 to 7 only available the section C questions. No worry. For section A or B type questions, you can attempt Kaplan, BBB, and Education Hub platform. Okay, that's a point. For section A and B, I suggest to a student, always recommend a student, whenever you are attempting section A, B question with any platform, with any kit, whenever you have attempted the question, for example, your answer become right, there are 4 options and you need to choose 2 options. So you have done, first thing is that you have selected right 2 options and your answer is correct. But before moving forward, you have to identify the reason why 2 statements are wrong. Why 2 statements are wrong? This is very important. This is called quality preparation. And on the other hand, if you are attempting any question, for example, select any 2 out of 4, and you have attempted the question in a wrong manner. Your answer is wrong. So, for example, you have attempted 3, 4, but the right answer 1 and 2. So once again, you need to identify the reason why you have chosen the wrong answer and what's the right answer here. So reason for all options, that's a key point. Just attempting the quantity of questions, Kaplan, BPP, education platform, flan, it's not success. The success is about quality. Quality means attempt the question, identify the reasons. If something right, okay. If it's something not right, what the reason, identify the reasons, then move on. This is called quality practice. The right hand side, these questions are the past exam questions, but not available with the CB format. But you can search from the revision kit or from internet, you can download these questions. And this is good practice material. I strongly suggest for section C, these practice material, it's more than enough. Yes, for section A and B, you can use Kaplan, BBB kit, and education platform. Further, FM examiner reports. Most of the students avoid the examiner reports. Read the examiner report. Read the examiner report, you will feel the difference. Because once you read the examiner report, you will identify what the examiner was expecting previously and the student what they have done wrong. So you will be able to get the gap, and that gap means examiner expectations. Read the examiner report. Sir, where we can find the examiner report? With this link. These are the examiner reports available till now, March, June 23 till July 20. As max as possible, you have to read it. At least you need to read 4 examiner reports. At least. With these examiner reports, you will find some section A and B questions as well, where you can attempt the questions, further practice material for A and B. And examiner comments about these practice questions as well. So I strongly suggest, if you really read these reports, you will feel the difference with respect to your preparation. So that's about the scope of the practice FM. Now, concluding points. FM success assurance. I cannot guarantee you, but assure you based on past experience, if you follow 5 instructions, you will be able to qualify your FM exam. 100% knowledge of the syllabus with exam techniques. 100%. Number 2, balance approach. Your revision, your practice must be in a manner to cover theory and calculation both. If you need to invest 100 hours for practice, 60 to 65% for theory, you need to invest 40 to 45% for calculation, because your examiner will examine with this approach. So always prepare according to the examiner expectation. You need to self-attempt the questions and get regular feedbacks from your tutor. Reading material, notes, books, suggested articles, mock exam and briefing, and get the feedback what you have done. If you follow 5 steps, you will be able to pass your exam. Final, how FM Bootcamp will execute. Absolutely free. FM Bootcamp material, number 1, videos available through my YouTube channel. Subscribe my YouTube channel. And the material you will be able to find through G Drive link that's available below the video. Or you can get the G Drive link from the WhatsApp group. You can contact me directly as well. Practice questions. I will attempt 3 section C questions, 4 questions of section B. You will get 20 marks questions, 20 questions of section A. I will support you with respect to section C, the drafting techniques. I will provide you smart techniques, catch easy marks, and examiner report analysis. Limited examiner report analysis. I will provide a debriefing of FM mock by the start of next month, 1st or 2nd of September. That will be available on my YouTube channel. And how to access the FM Bootcamp material, that's my YouTube channel. Subscribe, follow with the Facebook, with this G Drive link that's available on the slide, and immediately join the WhatsApp group. So that is what all about this demonstration of the Financial Management Bootcamp. So final words, power of belief. You need self-confidence and you believe yourself. Yes, I can do that. That's a key point. So thank you very much about ACCA FM Bootcamp briefing session. Thank you. You can contact me through WhatsApp 0092 or +923218271784, or email me info@husseinkazi.com. Thank you very much. Take care a lot. Assalamu alaikum.